Today discuss about data types in Java, right? We have two main data types in Java, which are primitive and non-primitive data types, right? We have 8 primitive data types, right? Primitive data types are the most basic data type built into the language and hold the actual value, right? Primitive data types always have a default value. Example, 0 for int, right? Also, cannot be used to call methods or use object properties, right? First primitive data type is byte, right? If you want to print it, call. Right, like this. The byte is the smallest integer data type in Java, right? It is an 8-bit signed 2's complement integer. Its value can range from 128 to 127, right? The byte type is primarily used when you are working with a stream of raw binary data or when we need to save memory in large arrays, right? The next primitive data type is short, right? A short is a smaller sized integer type in Java, right? Think of it as an int but stored in less memory and can hold a smaller range of values, right? So, short is useful when you don't need big numbers and want to save memory, right? Short can store value from -32 768 to 32 right. Stores whole numbers. It means short can stores negative and positive numbers, right? Like this, short in 156 and short in 2 -96, right? Now it should give first into values, right? Into's value. See, first it gives into because we call into first, right? Short is used to save memory when values are small, right? Let's move on to the next data type, integer, right? An int in Java is a data type used to store whole numbers without decimals, right? It can also store positive and negative numbers, right? Now we can change this as int, right? integer can store both positive and negative values, right? But what do you think about decimals like 3.56? Can we store it with integer? No, we can't. Int n3 equal. See, you can't do that, right? Just remove it. Integer not allowed. Decimal values, right? Next data type is long, right? A long is an integer type that stores much bigger whole numbers than an int, right? Think of it like this. If a number is too big for int, you use long. This not allows whole number. Not allows decimal numbers, sorry. It can hold very large positive and negative values, right? Let's try long type. And you should add capital L or simple L, right? I think this is too big, right? Let's show it. Right. You should use simple L or into capital L or simple L. You can use capital L or simple L, right? At the end, right? See, you should add L or capital L or simple L at the end. So Java knows it's a long literal, right? So run it. See. Please print this yourself, right? We can use long to represent world population, number of stars in galaxy, likewise, right? Next data type is float. A float is data type in Java used to store decimal numbers, right? Numbers with a dot, like 3.14 or 12.5, right? Think of it as a basic decimal number type with limited precision, right? Less precise than double, right? Must end with capital F or simple F when writing a literal, right? Like this, right? Float float n1 3.14. You should add capital FO, simple F, right? You can use both capital F and simple F, right? I give it capital F, this. Why it needs an F? Because Java treats decimal numbers as double by itself, right? Sorry, decimal numbers as double by default, right? Java treats decimal numbers as double by default, right? So we add capital F to tell Java, no, I want this to be float, right? Just print it. See. What about double? Double is used to store decimal numbers. It's called double, right? Because it has double the precision of float, right? We never need any letters, right? At the end. See, right. Double uses 64 bits, right? It can store very large or very small numbers with decimals, right? Its data type is char, right? Okay, what is char? A single 16-bit Unicode character, right? It can be letters, digits, symbols, anything, right? Always in single quotes. You can't use double quotes, right? We can give a number. Only one letter or number or symbol, right? See, you can't do this, right? Only one thing, right? Next data type is Boolean. What is Boolean? It stores true or false values, right? It is useful for conditions, loops, and flags, right? Keyword is Boolean, right? We can do this. You should give the true or false, right? Run it. It gives true. See, let's move on. Non-primitive data types, right? Non-primitive data types do not hold the value, they hold a memory address, right? Default value is always null, right? It can be used to call methods and use fields, right? Non-primitive data type is string, right? Just write it. String name right? String stores text, right? You can see easily. See, second one is array, right? Int score right? Okay. Arrays store multiple values of same data type, right? Like this, you can't store string data types, right? Already it gives errors. You can't add float types. You can only add integer type in this array, right? If it is string, you can you can include the string types data only, right? Okay, this is a class, right? Third one is class and objects are user defined types, right? More advanced, right? Let's discuss about casting, right? Sometimes we need to convert one type into another. That method is casting, right? Casting has two types, explicit and implicit, right? Implicit casting, it can be automatic, right? Okay. Int x equal 5, right? And now we want to convert this into double value, right? Double y equal, you should pass this to this, right? Because we want to convert integer x to double, right? So let's print y, right? See, it's converted into double value, right? Second one is explicit. We can do it manually. How can we? An explicit value, let's try double 5.63, and we want to convert double into integer, right? Can we do this? No, we can't, right? We can do it manually like this. You should give the data type before the variable, right? Now we can get the conversion. Let's see. See, this is the manual casting, right? Explicit, right? If you get something from this video, don't forget to subscribe us, like, comment and share your friends, right? Share with your friends. Bye bye.